Let's dissect this. All gravity, any day above ground, live it. So you already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. We got to be careful, folks, as people on this planet. We got to be careful about not understanding history and important footnotes in history, because you're doomed to say something that you probably shouldn't have said, or missing context in things. Now, I'm going to be discussing an article that I found on Shadow and Act via Twitter of Yvonne Orji, who I put on the screen. Now, she's a Nigerian comic and actress, and she had recently done a stand-up special down here in Atlanta for HBO called The Whole Me. And it came out yesterday in lieu of Nigerian Independence Day. In the article, I read it. I was like, okay. She was discussing how her parents haven't seen her do a show since 2006. And she wanted to bring Nigerian authenticity to it. So she hired Nigerian creators to help her craft this. And, basic things that, make a comedy special what it is. So I was like, okay, I just read it until I got to the end. And this is basically why I'm going to discuss this, because she said something in here that she probably shouldn't have said. But I'm going to put it on the screen and we're going to discuss it. Just to let you know, this is the 8th take I've had to do with this commentary. That's how tough it is to try to get this message out. Miss Yvonne Orji, I guess the best way I could say this is, I think you were very ill-advised in this statement. Very ill-advised. For you to say, I think everybody needs therapy, especially African Americans, we don't do that, man. Once you put especially in a statement, you're focusing a subject matter on anything behind that. We don't do that. You basically just told this black reporter that you were talking to that black people as a group, as a generalization, need therapy. Even if you said everybody before, they don't care about that part. We can't do this. Maybe you don't understand history. For over 50 years, we've used comedy. Like you said, we should all come together through laughter. We've been doing that already. You're a stand-up comedian. I'm pretty sure you saw the Queens of Comedy. Pretty sure you saw the Kings of Comedy. I'm pretty sure you saw Bigger and Blacker. I'm sure you've seen Dave Chappelle's Jesus Christ. I'm not even talking about the Netflix special. I'm talking about the legendary one on HBO. I can't believe I forgot the name of it. Killing Me Softly. There we go. Pretty sure you've seen Richard Pryor stand up clips. Pretty sure you saw shows like The Fresh Prince and Family Matters, Moesha, The Parkers, The Wayans Brothers, The Parenthood. We've used comedy to not only laugh at what's going on with black people in this country, but also to get out a message saying black people are way more than what they try to portray us as. These savages and unhinged people. You can't go into these interviews with this blanket thinking. You can't do that. Because what I'm about to show on the screen, this is what they really thought you said. And this is how they market it on social media sites. Now the sun's in my face, but it is what it is. You see what I mean? Now, I watched the video and I also read the article. You brought up the black families talking. Cool. In the article, I don't know if Miss Ngozi Nwanji did this or whoever proofread the article or the editor did this, but ma'am, they made you look like you talked out of both sides of your mouth. I don't think you did this purposely, but I think they made you look bad here. You did, like I said, you did bring up black families having tough conversations. But then the African-American community somehow showed up at the bottom of the written part of the story. Now, if you did do that, I would leave you with this lesson. You got to be careful when you talk about subjects, bringing up a microcosm versus a macrocosm. You got to be careful with that. Now, if you didn't do that, then shame on Shadow and Act, because they used you to take a shot at the black community, what they call the African-American community. And if they did do that, ma'am, I'm going to apologize to you because I thought those were your words. And I want to talk to Shadow and Act. Y'all can kiss my ass and a lot of collective black communities' asses, because y'all should know what would happen if you went outside and said this to our face. We don't do this. Therapy is not as taboo as a subject as it used to be. We call up our people and say, let me vent for a few minutes, and we come up with a solution together. Hell, Kevin Samuels, if God rest his soul, told many a people, first thing you need to do to fix yourself is you have to go seek a therapist. Go talk to somebody. But if y'all use this woman as a proxy to try to bring up the fact that you think black Americans over here, because that's the way I'm interpreting it. Black Americans are unhinged people that need to go seek therapy. I don't think y'all want the backlash of that. Now, again, I can't prove that. I'm just looking at two different scenarios here. Now, like I said, if she said that, I think she did it from a place of ignorance. Because like I said, black families have been having discussions for decades about what's going on outside in the streets. But if she didn't say that and you twisted her words around to try to take a shot at the black community as a whole, y'all can go to hell. And that's just how I'm going to run with that. So it could be one of two things. But my last lesson again for Miss Orji is you got to be careful about bringing up a microcosm versus a macrocosm. You're never going to win that fight. But anyway, let me get up out of here. Go make some breakfast. You already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right. Share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out.